Well, I got 9 o'clock. I'm gonna go ahead and call the meeting to order, start with pledge of allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Good morning. Next is approval of today's agenda.
Lance, I make a motion to approve the agenda as presented.
I'll second. It's been moved and seconded. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye. Aye. Motion carries. Next is approval of minutes of 11/20/23.
Lance, I'd make a motion to approve the minutes from November 20th, 2023.
I'll second. It's been moved and seconded. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye. Aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Next is approval of claims for 11/27/23.
Lance, I'd make a motion to approve the claims for payment dated November 27th, 2023.
I'll second. It's been moved and seconded. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye. Aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Next is consideration approve and authorize county attorney to sign and submit annual opioid settlement fund report.
Did Daryl have any additional comments or
Nope.
anything?
Nope.
Okay. Lance, I'd make a motion to approve and authorize the county attorney to sign and submit the annual opioid settlement fund report.
I'll second. It's been moved and seconded. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Next on the agenda, I don't know if we should go ahead and pass this or recess and come back into it after our drainage meeting. I'll let you decide. It's consideration to instruct the treasurer to apply partial prepaid drainage assessment payments on parcels as presented.
I think my 2 cents worth here would be, I think with, we are going to have to take off our supervisors hats and put our trustees hats on in drainage. But at this point, I think the outcome is going to be the same whether we recess and come back. But I believe that we need to revisit the policy as drainage trustees at a later date when we get some, when you, Renee, and I, and Ann and Lee are in the same room together. But in this instance, I believe that we can instruct the treasurer to apply the partial prepaid drainage assessment. So I'll make a motion to instruct the treasurer to apply the partial prepaid drainage assessment payment on the parcels as presented on a one-time basis.
I will second. It's been moved and seconded. Any discussion? I'd have to agree we're the same two people in the drainage meeting. So I'd hope we wouldn't argue with ourselves.
Right. I think it's imperative at this point. I think Lance, you and I both would agree that we like to take care of our fiscal obligations to the county and to our drainage district in a timely manner. And a lot of times there are tax implications, accounting implications with our accountants and CPAs that manage our day-to-day farming operations, that we understand why the good faith effort to pay ahead is being done, but that does not fit the algorithm and the day-to-day operations for our county treasurer or our drainage clerk. And so I think this is something that we've had an issue, but most likely with the United States Postal Service or some type of other human error along the process that is, been detrimental to landowners. And so I think the best way to offer relief is by taking care of this today, but refining the process when we put our drainage trustee hats on at a later time to assure that while we appreciate the fiscal accountability and accounting practices of paying early, it really doesn't do any good when it comes to the process and efficiency of both the county treasurer's office or the drainage clerk. So I think the prepaid practice needs to be ended, so this does not become an ongoing and evolving problem.
Okay. And just so everybody's clear on this, there are some large dollar amounts that were prepaid, and they were penalized. I believe it's 8% at this present time on the money that they've currently paid, also because parcels were not paid in full. And this is just allowing these partial payments so that they aren't penalized on the money that they have prepaid. Is there any other discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye. Aye.
Aye.
Well, I never seconded that, did I? I need to second that. And now all in favor say aye. Aye. Motion carries. Next I have is change of status. I have 3 of them here.
Read those off, Lance.
Make a motion to approve Emma Inks, effective 11/21/23. Part-time communications officer discharge.
I will second that.
Been moved and seconded. Any discussion?
I appreciate Emma's service to the county and wish her well in her current endeavor.
Any other discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye. Aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Next is Sarah Knott, dispatch, effective 11/21/23. It's a hire, permanent part-time. Motion approved.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Last one I have is Skylar Finley, effective 12/4/2023, dispatch. It's a permanent part-time hire.
I'll second your motion.
I was gonna say motion approved and seconded. The one thing I have on these last 2 for discussion is I don't have a dollar amount. Dave handy? Is Dave out there by chance?
Oh, she's right there.
Hey, Dave. I don't have a dollar amount on these 2.
That'd be the starting dispatch wage. I get back over to the office, I'll get it to you right away. It's like, I think 20, 40 an hour maybe, but don't quote me on that. I'll get it back, I'll get it to Joe.
It's the standard starting.
Yeah,
Sorry.
standard starting.
Okay. Any other discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Carries. Next is other business.
I have nothing, Lance.
Jolene, I know does.
Yep, I need a draw for the city of Witten to fill a vacancy. They had no one on the ballot, but they had a 3-way tie, 4 write-ins, and each had 2 votes. And it's a opening for 2 spots.
Do you want to draw those or you want me to?
You can draw those, Lance.
All right. She's grabbing a hat. While she does that, is there any other business? Okay. Hope everybody had a good Thanksgiving. And get ready for Christmas.
And this one?
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
just.
that one.
Check everywhere.
All right. Leslie Real. I need to draw again.
Cause there's 2 openings.
Noah Cross.
Thank you.
All right. Got those, VJ? Okay. Were there any public comments?
No.
No public comments? I could ask for adjournment.
Lance, I make a motion to adjourn.
Been moved and seconded. Before I adjourn though, I'm gonna mention that the drainage will start at 11, correct? instead of 9:30. Knowing that, all in favor, say aye.
Aye,
Which carries, we're adjourned.
thank you.
21.
21:03.